Hey, I'm Adam with Somerset County Recreation Parks and Tourism as our road trip on Smith Island continues today. It has been an absolutely beautiful day, a great place to take a trip. Smith Island, a day trip, a weekend trip, or maybe stay for the week, and we all need a little pick-me-up in the morning. And a great place to stop anytime is Smith Island Beans. My buddy Aram is here, the owner and proprietor of Smith Island Beans, and I bet you didn't know that coffee is made right here on Smith Island. Aram, tell us all about your process and what you do.
Well, we're not growing the beans here. We need to be close to the equator, and we're not close to the equator here on Smith Island, unfortunately. But my roaster here, which is behind us, is it's a San Franciscan, and they've been making roasters for a very long time, and it roasts about 5 pounds at a time. And I've been roasting for about 15, 16 years now, and it's a very involved process. Yeah.
You were telling me you came here about 15 years ago, bought a house, decided to get into the coffee thing, and you started out with a little coffee cart.
Yeah, I had a coffee cart that I brought from New York, because that's where I'm originally from, and had it set up over there, and I started roasting on my little roaster, which I could roast about 8 or 9 ounces at a time, and because I couldn't get a good cup of coffee here.
Okay.
I'm from New York, I want a cup of coffee, where's some coffee? So I said, well, you got to make it yourself, that's what you got to do here on Smith Island.
Right.
If you can't get it, you got to make it. So that's how I started roasting. I started roasting here on Smith Island, then was up in Vermont and did a lot of roasting up there, and had a lot of business up there, and then came back down here about 8 years ago and picked up where I left off with a bigger roaster.
And it turned into a really nice business for you here and also on the mainland.
That's right. Yep, I ship pretty much about 5 or 6 other states, and I don't have any business in Crisfield yet, but I'm hoping that to change. There's a couple of places that are interested. So.
Very good. So Smith Island Beans online. How would we, if I was in Tennessee or Washington D.C., how could I get your coffee?
Well, I know you all have a website.
Yep.
And I could give you my information, put it on there. I don't have a website at this present moment, but if anybody wanted to contact me, I could give you my email and my phone number, and I could tell you what I'm offering. You know, what beans I have in stock, and what I'm roasting. Get it out to them.
And you put it right on the boat, right?
Yeah, yep. I usually ship UPS, so I got it down to Otis and put it on his boat. Or, you know, if it's a small amount, it goes into USPS.
Smith Island Beans, a great place to stop. We're going to get all the information on our website at visitsomerset.com. So if you want to have a authentic taste of Smith Island,
that's right,
along with your Smith Island cake, coffee and cake go great together, right?
It's a perfect combination.
Then definitely check out Smith Island Beans. And when you are here taking your trip in Smith Island, stop by all the places and make this one of your stops. Smith Island, Maryland. Check out visitsomerset.com for all the details on Smith Island Beans and all about Smith Island here in Somerset County.